wanna see what's going on. Ride my vibe, baby.
Let me ride the vibe. Listen, ride the vibe. Listen, ride the vibe. Listen.
I wanna see what you've been.
What's up, Game Changers, and welcome to the Game Changers Podcast. I'm your host, TJ, aka Mr. Game Changer, and this is the Game Changers Podcast, episode 110. Welcome to all my new listeners. Welcome to all the old listeners, man. And we back. A lot of sports and entertainment to get to, so let's just start off right away. And I'm gonna start off with I'm just flowing right now. I'm just flowing. RG3, we're gonna start with you, and let me clean my glasses a little bit for this. I might take them off. RG3, Robert Griffin III. Okay, played in the NFL for the Redskins at the time, and now he's just online tweaking. That's all I can really say in a very Chicago-like term. RG3, you're tweaking. So there was a tweet that was posted by a racist, another Angel Reese hater. Angel Reese, a star of the Chicago Sky WNBA team, posted a picture of Angel Reese, but as a monkey, on the 2K cover, because she got one of the editions of the new 2K 2026 cover. She's on that, okay? So, racist posted that monkey picture, not cool at all, okay? Then RG3 subs tweets that and said, hey, no one should be treated like this, even Angel Reese, even that I don't like her. So he's basically retweeting this to make it seem like he's defending her, but really just reassuring his first point when he had a back and forth with Ryan Clark. Because he basically came out, and I talked about it, and said Angel Reese doesn't like Caitlin Clark and was just saying all these untrue things. Another untrue statement he said is that someone in Angel Reese inner circle says that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, and they told him that. And then Angel Reese's mom came out and said, nah, that's not true. So I'm going to read a little bit of this, even though we shouldn't even give his words some light of day. I really want some context, because Shaq later on came out and said, hey, RG3, stop talking about this girl before I knock you out, before I punch you in the face. That's basically what he said. I'm going to punch you in the face, RG3. Me as Shaquille O'Neal. Me as four-time NBA championship. Me as the most dominant big man that the NBA has ever seen came out and said, yeah, I'm going to punch you in the face if I see you, if you don't stop. So let me just go through this tweet. So he subtweets and says, all right, this has to stop. There's no place for racism in this world, whether you like a player or not. Let's just stop there. No, hold on. Let me keep going. Angel Reese should never be called or depicted as a monkey. I've been quiet on Angel Reese's front because she shared a video that aided my wife and kids and family and friends receiving death threats of physical harm to my family, and threats of sexual violence to my children on social media and beyond. Okay, cool. What does this have to do with the tweet depicting her as a monkey? What does this have to do? Right now, he's just getting his stuff off right now. He's just getting it off in this tweet that is making him trying to look like the good guy, but he's looking like the bad guy. And literally everybody sees that. I don't know from his perspective what he's thinking, but like, it's hard not to get back to his white wife. So Ryan Clark said something about that, but then had to apologize because he's a respectable man, and there were death threats being sent to RG3 family. But at the same time, like, okay, a black woman raised you. You probably got black women in your life since you are a black man. But when you say things like this, it's hard not to think of who are you going over this before you post this. I'm not saying he's going to somebody like he has to get approval. But even with my wife, some things I talk to her about if I feel strongly about. So if you're going to your white wife and talking to her, hey, Angel Reese, this, that, and that, she's giving you her opinion if she does from a white opinion. And when you feed these type of things, like this whole narrative of Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, it's very race based. So when you step into this conversation talking about Caitlin Clark and trying to keep it basketball, you're just giving the racist who are just on Caitlin Clark's side because they are racist and she is white, you're giving them a little bit more leeway to talk about these things. So when you say, oh, I got death threats because Angel Reese posted a video, it doesn't sound like you're defending her, or at least trying to. He said, that will never be okay to me. I never attacked her or her family. And when I stated and backed up with clear basketball evidence that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Cool, but you're pointing out two people. This is what I keep saying about giving those races a leeway. You could talk about any other player, but obviously these are the main two players to really talk about because they have really helped transform this league in the last 2 years. But it's just it's better conversations to start. That's what I'm saying, especially as sports analysts. Like I told y'all, that's why I don't really watch First Take anymore, because it's very gimmicky type topics that they really talk about purposely for rage baiting, purposely to get people talking, mainly negatively. So when you come out and say it's Angel Reese blatantly hates Caitlin Clark, what information do you have to back that up? I mean, we've seen certain things, but well, let's get to the root why. Let's say even Angel Reese hates her. Why is that? And then we can backtrack it to be Caitlin Clark's fault. But then if I even start this conversation right now, it's clashing two sides, and that opens the door for the races that are on that side. And the reason I keep on bringing up these races is because they have been showing their face, and they showed up in this tweet that Robert Griffin III subtweeted. So then he continues to say, people in Angel Reese inner circle called me and told me that's a lie. Mom already came out and said, so I don't have to see that. He goes on to say, some people made it about race, but I never did, and I never will. See, he not even thinking about the point. He not even thinking about the races. Hey, whenever I say things about this topic, people say racist things. Why is that, RG3? Think about it. And that's what I've learned over the past 2 weeks going to Bible class, because I've been going to Bible class at my church every week. Listen twice and speak once. Okay? That's what I've been learning. Just in life in general lately. Think twice. Think 2 times, maybe even more, before you even come out and say something. Okay, maybe it's listen twice or think twice, something like that. I think it's listen twice. Listen or think, whichever one. They go hand in hand. Let's listen and think before you speak. Okay, and he said, didn't make it about race. Instead of becoming the villain in everybody's story, I decided to just not. All that being said, all that unnecessary stuff you just said, Angel Reese or any black man or woman should never be depicted as a monkey ever. Stop it. If you hate Angel Reese because she is black, you are the problem, and blah, 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 blah. RG3, bro. Don't bring up Angel Reese name no more. Don't do it, bro. Please don't do it, because you're the problem. You're a part of the problem. Like literally, you took a post that you didn't need to subtweet, but you didn't even think about it. Going back to thinking twice first, okay? Then or listening. Let's go think, because he's not really listening to nobody. Let's go think. Think twice, RG3. Hey, if I make this post, what is it gonna do? You knew this was gonna blow up. Hey, you already talked about Angel Reese enough. Now you're gonna subtweet something else and make this whole long post defending yourself and not really even defending Angel Reese. You just came on this platform to use this racist remark against Angel Reese to also dogpile a little bit more on Angel Reese. Don't bring up her name no more, bro. Don't bring. Hey, us as the black delegation, I want to trade, bro. Let's trade. Give us give us Matthew McConaughey. We'll give you RG3. Shout out to Dave Chappelle, bro. We doing the racial draft. Please, I'll take, even though that's not even a fair trade, Matthew McConaughey for RG3. Who over there in the white side do we want? Shoot, I don't even know, bro. Shoot, give us Justin Bieber. Nah, he downplayed the Clips album. Let's get him out. Give us Martha Stewart. We'll take Martha Stewart and we'll give you RG3. Who else we'll give? We'll give you Stephen A. Smith. We'll give you RG3 and Steve. Actually, we'll give you RG3 and Stephen A. Smith for Max Kellerman and Colin Howard or Colin Coward. Yeah. Let's do the switch off. Give us Max Kellerman. I miss Max. He was just doing a boxing match covering that. I miss listening to Max Kellerman on First Take, bro. He's definitely dearly missed. But RG3, please watch your mouth, or you gonna get a punch in the face from Shaquille O'Neal, and you're gonna get more hate online. Keep listen. Stop it. Because they going to talk about your family. They going to send you death threats. I'm not saying that, it's good or bad or anything, but everything has consequences. That's what I'm learning. Like, I'm really learning that. Like, every single thing you do, every single decision you make, it is going to have a reaction of some sort, whether you see it or not. So that's why I'm thinking twice and speaking one time. I'm listening twice and speaking one time, because because I used to do this, or I kind of still do this, but I'm trying to wheel off of it, is listening just to respond. You get what I'm saying? Or reading just to respond. In this case of RG3, you read that racist post and you decided to get on to talk about a woman. You really added on to it, RG3. That's really what this post was. You added on to the racist remark. And you got to think about that. Hey, is this going to add to people hating on Angel Reese? Yes, let me not make this post. If I write this long message, is it going to be perceived a certain way? Let me not make this post. Or let me make this post short and sweet. I stand with Angel Reese. Racism has no business in this sport. Period. Done. You could have said that, RG3. But you went on this whole rant and you added on to it. Cancel RG3. Hashtag cancel RG3. I'm with it. Moving right along, though, I'm not staying too much on that clown. NBA Summer League, man. NBA Summer League has been really healthy. Really fun to watch, really basketball-esque, bringing me back. Like, we have no more basketball right now. It's like soccer and baseball, but now we have the Summer League. Like, I get to continue to watch basketball. Now, it has been a little sloppy, but that's every summer league. Like, you have a whole bunch of players coming together trying to get roster spots on a team. It is gonna be a little sloppy. People gonna be fouling. I think a person get like 10 fouls before they foul out in the summer league. So so everybody can get the runs and stuff. But summer league definitely has been popping. I got a few players that I want to shout out from the summer league. Of course, Cooper Flag was killing his last game, was 31 points. The Mavericks, they seen enough. Hey, sit down. He's sitting out for the rest of the summer league. We've seen enough. Okay? I got Cooper Flag, 31 last game. Reed Shepard from the Houston Rockets, 28 points last game, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Reed Shepard, a scorer, a shooter for the Rockets. The Rockets, man, they got a team over there, and they got a couple young guys that's with it, that's really with it. Shout out to the Rockets, man. They gonna be a problem in the West. Who else been shining? Rob Dillingham, 15 points, 9 assists last game. Bronny James, Terrence Shannon Jr., another young gun for Minnesota, 24.7 rebounds last game. Minnesota got some young dudes over there. Chicago. Now, the Bulls, I ain't going to say they going to be winning no championships anytime soon, but Chicago got some youngins over there. I see where you going, Chi-Town. I see where you going. Give him about 3 years. But Bronny James, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Now, this says he's earning Summer League Hall of Famer buzz. I don't know about that. But I know Bronny James has been playing really well. And stand on this Bronny James point real quick. Just watching him play, watching him make the right plays. I think Bronny James is going to be a good player in this league. But I already thought that when he was in high school. I'm like, oh, he's gonna be a decent player in the NBA. A lot of people was getting that nepotism point. They was really pushing that, like, oh, he's only in the league because of his father. And I would say that is not true. I think he's in a position on the Lakers because of his dad. But if his father was not in the league, I think he will still be on some NBA team because he makes the right plays. He's aggressive. He can finish at the rim. Even though he does make the right plays, his decision making needs to be a tad bit better. He hesitates a little bit too much for my liking. I need him to be a lot more aggressive. So he's aggressive right now, but I need him to be a little bit more aggressive on the defensive end. It's there. His motor, his drive, his grit is there. All the intangibles for a basketball player is there. He just needs to tinker little parts of his game, but other than those small things that I just said, he's a solid player. And a lot of people on Lakers Twitter, like y'all know I be on Lakers Twitter, they said, Gabe Vincent, should we drop him and just keep Bronny James? I like the younger guy, develop him. He's looking really good. Some people were saying, is Bronny James better than Dalton Connect? Dalton Connect, I think he was like 6 for 18 or 4 for 7, something like that. He was shooting bad for a couple of these games. But Bronny James is also efficient. He's efficient. He takes great shots. And the shots he misses are still great shots. I just don't want him to hesitate. I want him to be confident in his shot. As soon as he get that screen off that screen, if you see an open and shoot, because he's a great 3-point shooter. I think he's not a great, but he's a good shooter right now that can turn great. He's a good defensive player right now that can turn great. He has a lot of good, solid qualities that if he continues to put in the work in about 2 or 3 years, he could be a great player. I'm not talking about any awards or accolades because y'all can discuss that. Oh, is he ever going to win an MVP, 6-man? Y'all can discuss that. I'm just talking about player development and what I see for Bronny James. I see him in a NBA rotation consistently and a great role player in the next 2 years. NBA superstar, maybe. NBA all-star, maybe. Those are big maybes because there's so much talent in this league. It could get crowded sometimes. So even when All-Star Weekend rolls around, we be arguing about who got snubbed, who should be in where, what like they had this many points this season. So it's a lot of talent in the league, but I think Bronny can fit somewhere, and I think the Lakers should give him a shot this season, and I think they will. LeBron James, it's been talks of the Lakers trading him, other teams wanted him. 4 teams contacted the Lakers about him. I think it was the Mavs, the Clippers, the Cavaliers, and one more team. I forgot who it was. But I don't really see the Lakers trading LeBron James, and if they do, I will really be surprised. But, I mean, LeBron is trying to win now. I keep saying this. If the Lakers would have just gave them a 5, they would be in the Western Conference Finals going against OKC. But they decided to think about their future at Luka, which I can't really be mad at it from a business standpoint. You're trying to continue the Lakers' legacy of having a superstar on the team, and you did that for at least the next 7 years. Like, I would say more than 7 years, but who knows? Luka may want to go to another team if the Lakers aren't doing a good job. The Lakers front office, they need to do better. I mean, I could say they have been doing good, but they need to do better, especially if they want to keep LeBron. So, Summer League basketball hasn't been fire. If you haven't, go check it out. I just finished talking about the Angel Reese situation. If you have not been watching WNBA games, please go check them out. Take my hair down. Should have been up in it. Anyway, look, I'm over here. My hair probably was looking crazy. But it don't matter. What's next? Should I start with the top 10 quarterbacks, or let's start with the 100 greatest NBA players of all time? So ESPN put out a list, or Bleacher Report, one of the two, put out a list of the 100 greatest NBA players of all time. Now, I'm not going to read the 100, but I'm going to start from 20, okay? Excuse me. And we going to really look at this list because y'all see who I have right here, and y'all see it's Kobe over here. Yep, Kobe right here. Y'all in these lists, man. Y'all be making me mad sometimes. Whoever be making these lists and whoever talk about who better than who. Y'all know I don't like the GOAT debate at all. I like one-on-one debates. Like, who can be who in a one-on-one? Because greatest of all time, there can never be one greatest of all time, because that defeats the point of greatness. Greatness is just passing it to the other generation. So there can be no LeBron without Jordan. There can be no Jordan without Magic and Bird. There could be no Magic and Bird without Wilt and Oscar and them. So 20. Okay, let's start at 20. Julius Erving. 19, David Robinson. 18, Dirk Nowitzki. 17, Jokic. 16, Kevin Garnett. Who's this? 15, Jerry West. 14, Oscar Robinson. 13, Kevin Durant. 12, Hakeem Olajuwon. 11, Kobe Bryant. 10, Stephen Curry. 9, Wilt Chamberlain. 8, Larry Bird. 7, Tim Duncan. 6, Shaquille O'Neal. 5, Bill Russell. 4, Magic Johnson. 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2, LeBron James. And 1, Michael Jordan. Okay, so they have Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant at 11. Okay. I'm shaking my head. Magic Johnson is not over Kobe Bryant. Bill Russell, I'm not putting him over Kobe. I'm not putting Magic Johnson over Kobe Bryant. I'm not putting Bill Russell over Kobe Bryant. I'm not putting Shaquille O'Neal over Kobe Bryant. I'm not putting Tim Duncan over Kobe Bryant. I'm not putting Larry Bird over Kobe Bryant, bro. What are we doing? I'm not putting Wilt over him, and I'm damn sure not putting Stephen Curry over Kobe Bryant. What are y'all? What's happening, bro? How do y'all come up with these type of lists? Okay, so y'all say Kobe Bryant, 5-time NBA championship. Kobe stats and superlatives speak for themselves. 5 titles. He is tied with Tim Duncan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for second most All NBA selections. Trailing only LeBron James. He's only trailing LeBron James. Older heads continue to worship at the altar of his mechanical work ethic. Bro. Stephen Curry, 4-time NBA championship. When we sit on these microphones, when we make these lists and we talk about these players, I think everything should be put in consideration. I get that Stephen Curry is one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Okay? I get that Larry Bird, 3-time NBA championship, 3 finals MVP. Tim Duncan, I get it. He was one of the best men in the best big man in the NBA for so many years. But Kobe Bryant was the best player for most of the 2000s. Okay, Kobe Bryant. Go check them stats. A lot of y'all be like, Shaq was the main guy, and there would be no championship without Shaq. There will be no championship without Kobe. And I get Tracy McGrady came out and said, put me on that same team as Shaq. I win. I don't think you do. Kobe Bryant, the one who said water is for the weak. Kobe Bryant, who said they're working out 2 times a day during the summer, so I'm gonna work out 3 because I'm out working everybody. So 2-3 years down the line, it adds up, and I get more shots, I get more reps, I get more all of that than all these other players. I don't think Tracy McGrady had the grit and the tenacity and the work ethic that Kobe Bryant did. I don't care if he was hurt or not. If he wasn't hurt, he would have never been Kobe Bryant. So we putting Larry Bird over Kobe Bryant for why? I don't need to read it. You could go and watch. This is why I like to have one-on-one conversations. Can Larry Bird beat Kobe Bryant in a one-on-one? No. Who else we talking about? I'm not finna put Shaq versus Kobe Bryant because they don't really play the same position. But if Shaq and Kobe play in a one-on-one, who's winning? Depends on who gets the ball first. Really? And Shaq gonna try to do some stupid fade away. I'm taking Kobe over Shaq. Who else? Magic is not beating Kobe. Even Magic himself said, hey, Kobe, he built the walls here. Not built, but he continued and showed the legacy that I started. Kobe Bryant is the greatest Laker of all time. And a lot of great players played on the Lakers. So for Magic Johnson, the best point guard in NBA history, to say that Kobe Bryant is the greatest Laker of all time, that says something. Get Magic out of here, bro. Get Bill Russell out of here. I don't care. I don't care about the 11 championships. Get Bill Russell out of here. He's not better than Kobe Bryant. I'm standing on this. Stephen Curry, get out of here. We should be talking about Kobe Bryant in top 5s or top 3s. If you don't have Kobe Bryant at least in your top 10, I don't want to talk basketball with you. I really don't. Because I was there for that. I had to defend people telling me Dwayne Wade, LeBron James at the time was better than Kobe Bryant. I had to look at them like, are y'all crazy? Are you crazy? Like, come on, bro. Let's stop with these lists. I'm getting tired of the Kobe disrespect. Not saying that these lists are purposely trying to disrespect certain players, but I think they make these lists to try to get people talking. You put Stephen Curry and Larry Bird above Kobe Bryant. You put Magic Johnson above Kobe Bryant. That's gonna start conversations. If y'all wanted to put out this list just to start conversations, cool. But I don't think y'all put this list out to be realistic. Bill Russell, 11 championships. Okay, I'll let y'all get away with that. Who else? Wilt Chamberlain. I like the bigs that really solidified and made basketball, the NBA, where it is right now. 100-point games, all that. Like, cool. I'm cool with that, but I'm not cool with Steph. I'm not cool with Larry Bird. I'm not even cool with Tim Duncan, even though he was dominant. I'm not cool with Shaq, even though he's the most dominant. But Kobe Bryant proved that he could do it without Shaq. Kobe has 4 and Shaq. Kobe has 5 and Shaq has 4. Get him out of there. Bill Russell, we can leave him that. Magic, I'm getting him out of there. Like Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I'll give them all 3 because they're. That's what I say about greatness. Like they just passed that greatness alone. We don't have to have this GOAT debate. I didn't even get to LeBron and Jordan because I'm not finna sit up and debate that. That's been a debate for years. Now, if we're talking about one-on-one basketball, I'm taking Kobe Bryant over LeBron James and Michael Jordan in a one-on-one contest. Let's talk about that. Let's forget all these greatest of all time lists. Let's talk about 1v1 in the trenches, backing people down, getting in people's grill. Come on, bro. Come on. Who? I want y'all to answer this for me. Who winning in a one-on-one? Michael Jordan or LeBron James? I know who I'm taking. I'm taking Michael Jordan, but it ain't gonna be no landslide. LeBron James is pretty big, but I think Michael Jordan, he'll find a way in that one-on-one. See, it in a one-on-one, it gets strategic. It be like, okay, he backing me down here. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive. It's all about like that tenacity, that will to win will be shown in that one-on-one. Also, it would be shown in their careers too. I get y'all trying to make these lists and base off their careers and what they did, but I'm not into the greatest of all time talk. But I will not let y'all put these other players y'all got over Kobe. I'm not letting y'all do that. I'm not even putting LeBron over Kobe. I'm not doing that. I don't think LeBron can beat Kobe in a one-on-one. Prime LeBron versus prime Kobe. Kobe is... He mopping up a lot of y'all great players. That's all I should say. He's mopping them up. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. He's mopping them up. And all this Kobe disrespect out here, I'm finally here to say something. Y'all need to stop. I will come on this platform and I'll get to talking crazy. Stop it. Tracy McGrady, Gilbert Arenas. Stop it. Let's stop. He's not here to defend himself, and y'all was not talking like this when he was alive. Those first 2 years after his death, y'all gave it a little break, but now y'all out for these clicks and these likes and these mentions. Stop it. Stop it. Kobe Bryant is the truth, and y'all know that. Stop it. Going to another list, man. We got the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. This was posted according to NFL executive coaches and scouts. We got number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Joe Burrow. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Number 5, Jaden Daniels. Number 6, Matthew Stafford. Number 7, Justin Herbert. Number 8, Jared Goff. And number 9, Jalen Hurts. And number 10, Baker Mayfield. The Jalen Hurts disrespect again. Let's talk about somebody that's here, alive, well with us, and just won the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts needs to stop being disrespected. I'm not putting Justin Herbert over Jalen Hurts. I'm not putting Jared Goff over Jalen Hurts. I'm not putting Matthew Stafford or Joe Burrow or Josh Allen over Jalen Hurts. As far as the best quarterbacks in the league right now, I'm putting him at number 1, bro. He got to be number 1. He just won the Super Bowl. I get you with the analytics. It says NFL execs, coaches, and scouts. Them, 2 of them is analytic people. 2.5. Some of these coaches are just straight coaches. They know what they see on the field, and they know what they got. But a lot of coaches do have to follow that analytic thing, and it's the new age thing to do. But Like, I'm looking at the eye test. I keep talking about this because this is what I'm about. When I watch the games, the eye test. Okay, let me say, I'll give y'all Joe Burrow. Okay? Maybe Joe Burrow over Jalen Hurts, but not at this moment. Not from what we seen last season. It should be Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels, Matthew Stafford. I'm putting Baker Mayfield over Justin Herbert. Y'all may be looking at me crazy, but Baker Mayfield performed better than Justin Herbert, in my opinion. And I don't even need to look at no stats. I'm talking about the eye test, what I see. Like, didn't Baker Mayfield get his Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the playoffs last year? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did. So I'm taking him over. Like Justin Herbert out of this whole list, he will be last. I'm putting Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford over him. Like, come on now. Y'all just being ridiculous. Y'all being ridiculous. Jalen Hurts, he actually outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both of those Super Bowls that he played against. He just lost one and won the other one. And you know what I see in Jalen Hurts? This is why you have to like sports. This happens in life in general, but especially sports. You have people who doubt you, and you have the chance to prove them wrong. And that's what I think Jalen Hurts will do again this season. Do they win another Super Bowl? Maybe. But I think he still feels sore about that one loss against Kansas City. He knew they shouldn't have lost that game. But it's still on his mind. Even his interviews that he did post Super Bowl, it seemed like he wasn't satisfied. He like, we got this, we did it, we got another one. But he know what this team can do, and he know what he is capable of. He has 2 top 10 receivers on his team. He has the best defense in the NFL on that other side. He has an arm and he has legs, and he uses them both exceptionally. So for this list to come out like it is disrespectful. We're talking about disrespect here. Like, I know they don't make these lists just to disrespect. A lot of these people make these lists, I say it again, to start conversation. Cool. But I think that can align with some disrespect. You put another man above or below another man, it could be taken as disrespect. Even though y'all just want the likes and the clicks and the views and people talking about it. Cool. But just know somebody can call this disrespect in that locker room. Hey, Justin, look, bro. Look what they just put you. Look how they disrespect. Like, that's how I would be as a teammate. You feel me? I'd be like, man, look at this stupid mess they out here putting. They putting you under Jared Goff. Justin Herbert, you just won the Super Bowl. You lit right now, and they still putting you ninth on the list. The ninth best quarterback in the league just won Super Bowl MVP and a Super Bowl. The ninth best quarterback. Y'all are crazy, bro. But again, I think he is going to prove people wrong. And I think another Super Bowl will be in his horizon in the next 3 years. I think Jalen Hurts is hungry. He's a man's man, and he takes care of business. I bet you 32 or the other 31 teams will love Jalen Hurts on their team. Other than the analytical people, they can be like, nah, don't get him. He doesn't throw efficient enough. He doesn't have the arm. He doesn't. Y'all need to, like, maybe watch a little bit more football. Maybe watch a little bit more tape. Instead of skimming through them and be like, oh, I like this, or I don't know. Maybe they playing favoritism. Maybe they doing that. I don't know, bro. But y'all got it wrong. Another wrong list. Bleacher Report, y'all got it wrong, and NFL execs, coaches, and scouts, y'all got it wrong too. This is crazy work. I can't wait for the NFL season, bro. It's gonna be so competitive. It's gonna be so lit, bro. Speaking of competitiveness and litness, we got Uno potentially being in a casino. Now, Uno and the other people who were pushing it out as a promotional thing, they said, no, we're not actually having Uno at the casino. It's just a promotional thing. And Uno actually put out a statement. They said, hey, Uno fans, a rumor has come to our attention that there will be Uno tables on casino floors in Vegas. Sounds wild, huh? We hate to be the bearers of bad news, but the casino floor isn't ready for us yet. We've been told that while they do have tight security, it's not robust enough for Uno at the time. Let me tell y'all what that means in a second. This isn't a reverse card. While we get this sorted out, the Uno Social Club is rolling out to bars in LA, New York City, Chicago. So it's like a promotional thing that they're doing with some company. But they just said, we've been told for a while that we have tight security, but it's not robust enough for Uno at the time. You know what they saying? Let me take off the glasses for this. They are saying they not ready for that type of smoke. People in there gonna be fighting, gonna be cussing. They gonna need to put up 2 times the security because black people gonna be in there. Hey, I can't speak for nobody else, but I know black people gonna be in there. Uno for some money at a casino? Oh yeah, I'm bringing 5 bands. I'm bringing 5 bands and I'm flipping my 5 bands and I'm turning it into 150. Come on, y'all play with me if you want. Me, I think I'm the best Uno player in the world. And I know a lot of other people that, come on, draw 4, draw 2, reverse for first, skip. Come on, bro. I seen this TikTok of this dude pretending to be at the Uno table. And he put down a card that said, Uno, give me my $5,000. Yeah, Uno, I got Uno. Next thing you know, one player put a draw 4 down. Then the next player put another draw. Hey, and then it keep going. And he like, hold on. And then the person next to him, draw 4. Now you drawing like 16, 24 cards. Now you mad. He flipped the table. Bruh, it's hilarious. Black people, liquor, you getting people drunk, and you having them play Uno for money in Vegas? Come on, bro. You gonna be paying more in security than you ever paid before. I'm telling you that right now. And black people ain't the only ones that play Uno. Come on, man. Y'all gonna make a lot of money, but y'all gonna need that security, cause shoot, y'all gonna need metal detectors, all that. Don't let, man, somebody slip a gun in there, it's gonna be over with. Somebody getting they top peeled. I'm telling you something right now. People go crazy over spades, over regular Uno games. People is in full arguments. I've seen it before. So you put it in a casino, just hypothetically, I'm telling you, it's gonna get critical. You gonna have to pay them security guards overtime. They gonna be in that sweating. They gonna be in that, man, I don't get paid enough for this. Come on, bro. Uno at casinos would be crazy. I'm not a casino guy, but I'll definitely pull up to my local casino for some Uno for sure. For sure that. But man, that's all I got for y'all today. I appreciate y'all for listening. More content coming. The sports is right around the corner. NFL season right around the corner. So is the NBA, man. We only got a couple more months, but I can't wait, man. Keep staying tuned to the Game Changers podcast. Like, follow, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. And one of the most important things on this earth is to try to help others, because a little bit of inspiration, y'all, just a little bit, it can go a long way, man. Mr. Game Changer, I'm signing out.